So I'm home from the hospital. I am actually 9 days post-op. And since I started the weight loss journey, I started at 227. My surgery weight was 208. And then when I came home from the hospital, like 2 days later, I was 215 because of all the fluids and things that they pump you full of at the hospital, and gas and all that stuff. Right now, I am 9 days post-op, and they said all the water, or not the water, but the fluids and the gas and all that stuff won't be out of your system for at least 3 weeks. But right now, I'm at 200. So, the surgery, I've dropped from around 208 to 200, but with the fluids, it's been 215 to 200. I can definitely see a change in my body. My clothes are fitting better. I've had to get rid of some of the bigger clothes that I've had because it looks like I'm swimming in them. My I've got 5 incisions. They were kind of bruised and they hurt. They've got like a seal over them, so that won't come off for 2 weeks. So I've got a couple more days before that kind of stuff comes off, but it's starting to come off a little bit. There's one incision that they went through the abdominal wall and stuff, and it feels tugging and hurts really bad when I roll, like when I move or whatever. I like to lay kind of on my side stomach area, and I haven't been able to do that yet because it still hurts. I can lay on my back. Every once in a while I can lay flat on my stomach, but as far as like my side stomach, it just still hurts. I had the liquid stage for a week where I was just doing broths and things like that. I'm having a hard time getting my fluids in, which is probably good because they pump me full of all those other fluids, so kind of helps out. I'm trying to get my protein in. I've been using the Gen Pro. I know it's an equivalent to 30 grams of protein, and it's not actually 30 grams of protein, but I've heard a lot of people that have used it and have had great success. So I will be blood tested here in the beginning of May, and they will go over, what my body's lacking and when it's not lacking and stuff. So hopefully if that shows up all right, I've been adding it to sugar-free pudding. I've been adding it to soups. I've been adding it to cottage cheese. I've been adding to all kinds of stuff, trying to, get that 30 grams of protein in. It was $37, and I bought it at GNC. It doesn't really have a taste to it. I've mixed it in with the pudding, and I can't taste it at all. So, I tried the Premier Clear waters, or not waters, but their Tropical Punch. I bought a whole case of them. They taste really good, but the problem is it almost has a drying effect on my mouth, which makes me even thirstier. I guess I was told by my doctors because of some artificial sweetener they have, and it's just very drying. So I couldn't do those for too long. I haven't tried the Premier. I've tried the chocolate Premier. The I guess they're shakes, but I've tried that. It was okay, but I haven't gotten any of the other stuff. So. But I'm struggling to get my protein in and my liquids. Right now, I'm probably eating maybe 200 calories worth of stuff, which is a stark difference from the pre-op diet where I was getting like 1,200. And my old diet before I started all this, like I could easily do like 2,500 calories in like a day, if not more. So it's really different. As of right now, I don't know why, but like I'm getting up. I'm going to bed at like 8 or 9 o'clock because I'm just so wore out. I don't know if that'll change. I'm hoping my energy's kicking in a little bit. I slept a lot for the first week, but around 8 or 9 o'clock, I get really sleepy. So I go to bed, and then around 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm wide awake. So I'm awake until, about 8 o'clock. So I can't say it's awful, but I'd like to stay up later. But I just got to, I don't know. I don't know if it's the dehydration or if it's not the lack of protein or the lack of the food I'm eating or what it is, but I'm hoping to get my energy back. I've just been kind of walking here around my house, like outside and stuff, and down the street and stuff, doing small walks. That's about it.